Bismillahi wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillahi sallallahu alayhi wasallam wa ba'd. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has instructed us in the Quran to invite towards the pristine teachings of Islam. But coupled with that, Allah has also impressed upon us the importance of executing this injunction with wisdom and diplomacy. Often we engage in the first portion of this command, but we remain negligent and oblivious about the second aspect, and that is diplomacy and wisdom. وَلَا تُجَادِلُوا أَهْلَ الْكِتَابِ إِلَّا بِالَّتِي هِيَ أَحْسَنُ. And do not argue or debate with the people of the book, but in a good manner. Now, let's just reflect over the impeccable legacy of the Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam, who features in no less than 25 chapters and 63 verses of the Quran. And Allah has lavishly extolled his praises in the Quran. So on a particular instance, Ibrahim alayhi salam is sitting with his nation and his people, and they are a nation gripped by idolatry and polytheism. And he glances to the skies, and there is a beautiful star. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. فَلَمَّا جَنَّ عَلَيْهِ اللَّيْلِ. When he looks at the star, رَأَى كَوْكَبًا, he sees the star. So he says, هَذَا رَبِّي. Are you people alleging, assuming, claiming that that is my Lord, as you would say, as you would believe? Okay, let's wait and see what happens. So after a period of time, the star disappears. قَالَ لَا أُحِبُّ الْآفِلِينَ. Ibrahim alayhi salam seizes the moment with great wisdom. He says, I'm sure you will agree with me. We don't want to be worshipping something or someone that appears and disappears, which is transitory, which is not anchored. And on a particular night, on a different night, as scholars say, they sit in again, and then there's a moon, and the moon is bright, and it's shining, and you could see the radiance of the moon. So he says, هَذَا رَبِّي بَازِغًا. This is bright. Probably this is it, not the star. This is the one. فَلَمَّا أَفَلْ. But after a period of time, even the moon disappears. So he says, لَإِن لَمْ يَهْدِنِي رَبِّي لَأَكُونَنَّ مِنَ الْقَوْمِ الضَّالِّينَ. If my Lord does not guide me, then I will be from amongst the deviant ones. He did not say, I will be from amongst you. He used it in a generic context, right? التعريض دون التصريح. Insinuation without being explicit. Then on a different instance, he sees the sun, and it's bright. And of course, we know the brightness of the sun. So he says, هَذَا رَبِّي هَذَا أَكْبَرُ. Wow, this is really bright, far greater than the moon or that of the star. فَلَمَّا أَفَلَتْ. But when the sun tipped on the western horizon and night had fallen, he said, إِنِّي بَرِيءٌ مِّمَّا تُشْرِكُونَ. O my nation, I publicly disassociate myself from all the objects that you worship besides Allah. إِنِّي وَجَّهْتُ وَجْهِيَ لِلَّذِي فَطَرَ السَّمَاوَاتِ. I focus my exclusive attention to the Almighty. The scholars say he gradually developed. First he said, I don't like things that appear and disappear. Then he said, if my Lord doesn't guide me, I will be from the deviant people. And on the last stroke and on the final engagement, after he exposed the feebleness of these objects, that's when he said, I disassociate. So the message, my brother, is invite to the truth, but do so with wisdom and diplomacy. Like I always say, be an ambassador of the truth. But if you cannot be an ambassador, then don't be an obstacle to the truth.